Enough to join Lucy on her plot.
So Kingston Road allotment site, it's got 44 plots.
Oh wow.
And a lot of them have been let out as a full plot, 250 square metres. I'm just letting out because I'm the site liaison volunteer. First came here, I think I've been here about 14 years now. When I was first here, most of the plots were actually overgrown. This is my plot here. This bit here, because it's quite near the trees there, so I just thought I'd make it a flower patch. So I grow my own flowers, which I pick and then from here on, I've divided the plot into about four plots, which I rotate.
Sure.
So here, this plot is going to be onions, and this is garlic that's coming up here. So 5 rows of garlic.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And I'm going to have potatoes here. This is my asparagus patch. So asparagus would start coming up April.
Right.
If the weather is
permits.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian, and I love gardening.
Yeah.
And I kind of got this plot, like I say, about 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was totally grassed over. But I like growing vegetables because I eat them.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I tend to grow so many that I give them to friends and family.
Yeah.
And we always do a bit of a swap culture. So like my boss at work has hens.
Yeah.
And he gives me eggs.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is my pea support. So I love peas. There's the leftover leeks from last year.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. And then I've got another little patch. I've got about 10 fruit trees.
Oh, that's lovely.
They have to be sort of miniature ones.
Yeah.
They can't grow too tall.
Sure.
So that's a cherry tree, for example, there.
When would that come up then,
It'll be blossoming probably the end of this month or going into April. But if it's colder than it should be because things just don't, I think nature is wonderful. They come up when they're ready, when the time's right.
That's right.
So this is Lucy's
Do you
set.
find controlling the source of your food or veg is a good thing?
Yeah, I suppose so. Because for me, I know I don't put anything other than organic materials on the plot.
Yeah.
And it works. It's fine. I don't need to have sort of non-organic fertilisers and.
It seems to be a trend at the moment.
Yeah, I think. I mean, for me, that was definitely a choice because I thought I want something that I pick up at, and it's really rewarding.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying to just plant a seed and then you pull up a carrot.
Yeah.
A couple of months later. So it's not just a place to grow veg; it's also a community thing, really. And because I know most of the people, as I'm the site liaison volunteer, and I show them around the plots, and so and we have a whole social thing going. We'll meet down here for a barbecue. We've got a communal plot up at the top there.
Oh, that's lovely.
And it's just nice to just come down here, talk to my neighbour Virginia. So I've got an apple tree here, pear tree there. There's a peach tree over there. So you can see there's buds here. So I've got strawberries, raspberry canes, rhubarb, gooseberries at the back. This is a grapevine. So this is actually, it was a cutting from Hampton Court, the original grapevine.
Wow.
Which one of the plot holders, who's 82, Dickie, he's grown it on, and I've got a cutting as well. So, and it does produce grapes. Well, and this is my greenhouse, which at the moment is still got bubble wrap to keep it warm, but I have started growing. So I've got cauliflower seeds going on in here.
Yes.
This is cabbage and lettuce. This is grown over the winter. This is rocket. And then I've got some onion sets. Actually, I think they're shallot sets and tomatoes. This is all stuff that you would start planting around now. But so this is my little potatoes chitting. Ready to go in. They potato tubers. They would go in probably sort of mid-April, end of April, depending on the weather, really. Yeah. And you've got to get them in after the last frost, really. Yeah. So. Yeah.
With amazing sitcoms like The Good Life, a lot of people have wanted to go back to self-sufficiency.
Well, I think you can be self-sufficient in the summer, but I think our winters mean. Sure. I mean, you know, you have to go with the seasons, so you eat seasonal vegetables.
Yeah.
So you'd have cabbage, leeks growing. So
it's more of a supplement.
Really. Yes.
It's more. I wanted to ask you about cooking from your garden patches.
I use the veg. For example, at the moment I've got lettuce growing, cauliflower, shallots. Later on in the year, sweet corn will go in, tomatoes, peas, runner beans. I'm going to try a few different things, but peppers are always good. So, yeah, they haven't gone in yet. And I love growing flowers and things as well. So, you know, I can come down and, you can eat nasturtiums and pansies, you know, the petals.
Sure.
They're great in a salad.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I love coming down and thinking I can pick a bunch of flowers for myself. And, you know, I bring a bit of the allotment back to my house.
Oh, so, that's brilliant. Are there seasonal recipes from the food that you grow?
Yeah, well, it's all seasonal, that's the thing. So, obviously, going into autumn and winter, you'd be doing a lot more, I suppose, stews. And, you know, I use leeks, root vegetables, like, you know, the carrots, turnip, potatoes, because they obviously keep for a lot longer.
Sure.
I use garlic. The garlic that I grow, I use throughout the year.
And what sort of dishes are you producing with those ingredients?
Well, they're a base, really, for, you know, soups.
Yeah.
Mainly soups. You can only grow certain things at certain times of the year. So, but what's great, things like peas, for example, beans, carrots, they're all really good for freezing. So I've actually bought myself a bigger fridge freezer, which means you know, I freeze probably about 8 big packets of peas, which last me. You know, broad beans are great for freezing.
Yeah.
So you're always eating some of your produce.
Yeah.
Rhubarb, for example, is great frozen. And fruits. So I've got a lot of blackberries ready to make a pie.
Brilliant. What pie are you going to make?
Well, it'll actually probably be an apple and blackberry crumble.
Oh,
but maybe not a pie.
Sounds delicious. Yeah. Have you been using it for some desserts as well?
Yeah. You use the fruit that you grow for and the raspberries. This year I want to make raspberry gin with, which the raspberry cake out here.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
So. But that's for a little tipple in the winter. And you can see the rhubarb is starting to grow. Yeah. So even with this cold weather, what you would do is pull these stems and use this bit here. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So
that would go into
now, even now you can see the gooseberry bushes there. They're all starting to leaf up. So it is amazing. I just think even with this sort of cold weather when we don't want to go out, you know, everything's starting to come to life.
Yeah.
Strawberries, you know, this is all stuff that should start happening April really onwards.
Yeah.
April, May. There's my seeds ready to go. And I've basically put them in order of when they'll go into the ground or be planted up. So
sure.
Yeah. So I've got things. I'm trying a few different things like vegetable spaghetti, squash, Chinese cabbage, turnip. It's all the things that I think that's the benefit as well. You can actually try things that you might not get in the shop.
Summer dishes.
Soups to stir fries. Dad loves rhubarb, so always a rhubarb crumble. And they love runner beans. You know, they're very much a meat and two veg, whereas I sort of use the veg because I'm a vegetarian for
other purposes.
Yeah, other things. You know, in pasta. Just making up dishes really. Yeah, you can be creative.